Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, enlightened peacekeepers as guardians of Terra Nova Gaia. Today we align with Day 7 of 10 galactic activation portal days in a row with Keen 152, Yellow Solar Human, enlightenment through the rays of the great central sun. We had powerful waves of higher resonance flowing into this realm from on high with a massive white spike of light on the Schumann charts at 52 Hz, fifth dimensional energetics coming in. Our higher perceptions of interdimensional connections are being activated for the transformation of Gaia and all her children of the sun. In these final accelerations of consciousness, we are at breakthrough speeds to transcend and override all false sequences of lower densities and go through and through and through until the final leap of faith into the great unknown and our total freedom and pure awareness in the light. I am the way, the truth, and the light. I and my Father, Mother, God are one. The separation only exists within the simulation, and it is through divine union that we release all that no longer serves the highest good of all, and step into our roles as guardians, wayshowers, and guides of the new heaven upon the new earth. The time is now, and the kingdom of God is at hand. With our Buddha mind of full potential and the breath of Brahma, we resolve all things that are not aligned with the universal, eternal truth of peace and prosperity for all sentient beings, of the clear way of divine sovereignty. This is it. Together we rise with Gaia into the dawning of the new age of Aquarius and the new golden age of eternal life. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, and please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 29 degrees, 39 minutes Cancer. The sun is at 24 degrees, 46 minutes Libra. The current Sabian symbol for the moon at 0 degree Cancer. A daughter of the American Revolution. And the current Sabian symbol for the sun at 25 degrees Libra. The sight of an autumn leaf brings to a pilgrim the sudden revelation of the mystery of life and death. From AstrologyWeekly.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Anna Maria Shekinah. Golden Phoenix Diamond Ruby Heart activations, rising from the ashes. New golden era is upon us. At this now moment we're being reborn. It is done. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Valerie A. Elster. Grid workers, important update in the field. As these Atlantis towers begin to triangulate a new signal, your specific node can activate or reactivate. Tune into your grid point to see if anything is shifting, and if any adjustments are needed. Atlantis tower activation, underwater triangulation, rerouting frequency, opening space for updated 11-11-11 dolphin telepathy. So much love, Valerie, from ValerieElster.com. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Roberto Nunez. The plasma diamond light rising from the sun will now activate your light biology through your DNA. We incarnate to bring the light. Remember, low vibration beings, archons, use the law of chaos to distract. Don't allow distortions, distractions to cause your mission on soul to escalate over the coming weeks. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Ali Ray. When you begin to truly feel every aspect of life all around you and within you, through your heart, instead of experiencing it through the perception of your mind, all of life will become illuminated by love, and you will discover yourself in heaven. Love is, love is, love is. God is, God is, God is. And from Forever Conscious, the Arcturus gateway peaks today, although this energy will still be present until the 19th. Arcturus is about 25 times bigger than our sun, and as it aligns with Arcturus, we are able to receive its light energy straight into our being. This light energy can best enter through the back of our heart chakra, the spot where we sprout our wings. You can visualize this light energy as a bright blue column descending from the heavens straight into your being. Visualize this beam of blue light energy entering your crown, lifting your mood and inviting more joy into every cell. Arcturus is aligned with abundance, prosperity, spiritual awakening, and speaking our truth. This year its energy is strongly centered around our throat chakra. From ForeverConscious.com. 555 coming in. From Divine Angel of the Light, Blue Rose Oracles. Gaia is shifting through the constellation grid. Higher vibrations being channeled through the collective field of consciousness have lifted Gaia dimensionally and energetically. Matter and density have been transmuted. Karmic cording, which held Gaia tethered in a lower dimensional morphogenetic field, has been dissolved with the timeline convergence and consciousness reset. Gaia anchored the higher heart template within the crystalline grid, downloading the Ascension operating system and dissolving the matrix of illusion, which held the karmic destabilization simulation in place. We are no longer connected to the lower dimensionality of our quantum aspects. We are the glitches in the matrix of the old 3D operating system, the combined consciousness of unconditional love, igniting the fires of awakening within the old earth. As we embody our star-seeded templates, we anchor the light and language of 1,000 stars, which activates our DNA, aligns the divine union within, and creates the staff of light within our crystalline diamond light body. The convergence of masculine and feminine essence, Sophia and Christos codes weaving the sacred heart into alignment. Kundalini gateways replaced by the staff of light, anchoring the upgraded crystalline template within our sacred vessels. As we integrate these templates and reclaim our inherent abilities, Gaia aligns with the harmonic convergence of the 12 pillars of light. She ascends and takes her place within the constellations, one of the 12 pillars of light creating a quantum spiral vortex within the dimensional universe of light. We are being called to function fully from the higher heart, to choose self-love over separation, to let go of the karmic attachments and narratives which no longer hold space within our quantum aspect, yet we still feed energetically through fear of ascending into our true energetic blueprint. Let go. Love is the light within. Love is a vibration reflecting the hymn of creation. Love is the frequency of light. Love is the flame expanding consciousness, reconnecting and igniting the remembrance of your divine spark. Love is you. Honor higher heart. Give thanks to Gaia. Let go of the attachments. Let go and let the light of your heart flow freely. Take only what resonates. Use your discernment and follow your own intuition. And from Divine Bro, Thor of the Light, Pars Kute. Divine light is coming into the planetary realm with more potency, constantly performing upgrades and downloading of information into our DNA, residing in each cell of our being. We do not need to know how to act. Our higher self has given permission to change our consciousness. Our new organism does everything by itself. Previously, we were responsible for our actions. From now on, we learn to be responsible for our thoughts and emotions. If our thoughts and emotions are calm and positive, the water in our cells has one formula. If they have changed dramatically, the formula instantly becomes different, and the entire structure, biochemistry, and metabolism of cells immediately morph. That's why medications can become poison. Words and thoughts affect DNA. The swear word and thought cause a mutagenic effect, as from strong radiation exposure, killing the water inside the cells. Hence are all diseases. DNA wave airs instantly pick up the emotional coloring of the voice, and in response emit a photon of light. DNA is like a beacon. It translates emotions, and we deeply understand each other. The DNA code is not constant. Genes change their position in chromosomes in response to stress. But it is not stress that is important, but a conscious reaction. Biography becomes biology, and what's more, our past can literally be rewritten. Thanks to the changed, lighter hydrogen, our body from a rigid and dense structure began to soften, liquefy, and move to the light level. This is our new biocrystalline foundation, but its crystals are not rigid, but amorphous like water, which can take any form. We were aquatic creatures, and so far we remain them until the transition to the next silicon cell structure. All matter is supercondensed light, and it is run by the consciousness of the divine source. Co-creators and us, human. Now we are learning this through a new awareness. The transformation of our body into a crystalline state or manifested light, sometimes extremely painful. Cardiac arrest, high fever, insomnia, loss of appetite, apathy, depression. It's just the formation of new organic matter, the action of new hydrogen in cells. The center sun of the galaxy generates and emits powerful codes, making our DNA soft and malleable to upgrading. All the functions of our body are based and actuated by the resonant light body from the bank of the galactic database. The light envelops the genome structures, rearranging them. Genes that were previously considered junk reveal their multidimensionality, and thanks to them, we remember our past incarnations as yesterday. Our perception changes, and we again become those multidimensional beings that were originally conceived by the divine source. And this is only a small part of the miracles that await us in the very nearest future. So let's stay well hydrated, relaxed, and in full alignment with the divine presence within us at all times. Within divine love of one, Pars Kute. And from divine Sistar of the light, Ramona Lapin, all new worlds are being born. Can you feel your one true self fully rising? As the old reality stories, imprints, templates, and blueprints fully dissolve now, as we continue to let go of all that no longer serves us, to activate our true divine blueprints, returning to our original innocence and purity, but with the lessons learned, having rebirthed ourselves as one in divine holy union with Source within the Holy Trinity, us embodying cosmic Christ consciousness and what is changing our realities now, all from the inside out, through our own sacred transformation and metamorphosis, as the Crystar, Sapphire, and our planetary androgynous Christos Sophia Albion light body is being fully birthed and ignited, along with our crystalline structures and 13 strands of crystalline multidimensional DNA that hold the film strip to our realities. Now we go quantum, and leap further than we have ever done before. The second coming of the Christ, crystalline consciousness, is here now, already fully online and operational, fully taking over as the old is being unplugged. It is done, as our inner dragons, magi, grail queens, and kings in Christ have risen, fully reclaiming our gifts, abilities, and power over our realities on behalf of all. All new beginnings and worlds are born through us now. Feel your one true self rising powerfully, yet peacefully from deep within. The king and queen are about to be reunited, which is ushering in the full awakening of new earth and cosmic reunion, as they heal the split of the masculine and feminine soul, as they are the rainbow bridge that unites all realms, unifying the cosmic monad as one, through the frequency of pure unconditional divine love that they anchor and hold. As the divine masculine speaks his truth from his open crystal heart, the artificial matrix overlays fully dissolve. Know that everything has changed, and everything is coming together and aligning for us now, with all remaining interference patterns dissolving fully. Massive rebirthing energies as the resurrection of our one true self is finally completing. The great remembering, our abundance, freedom, and victory is here. Know this, claim this, keep co-creating all new worlds. We're only just getting started. The fun and our realist life starts now, but we have to claim and co-create this. We now access and become the all-seeing eye of God. We have freed ourselves from all mind control programming and oppressive negative alien machinery and technologies. Any religious, spiritual, and false light matrices, beliefs and thought forms, Luciferian and satanic seals and marks, all the black magic and field, all that has been placed on us to mark us as targets for psychic attacks and electronic interference, all the cords, hooks, attachments have been cleared and released, as well as all dark portals and vortexes closed and reset. Now we get to start over, back to the start, back to the beginning, back to the heart, finally home. As we rise in pure divine source love as one, then projecting this out into the hologram, activating all new ascension earth realities from the inside out. Whether we believe we can or can't is the key here. Knowing is seeing. Always now, eternal love, Ramona. And from divine consorts of the light, Suryananda and Ayed, the great central sun with the violet flame sun stargate, have made available a double stargate as the violet flame sun timeline with Father and Divine Mother opens this double stargate with connecting timeline, encompassing a triple download and shift released onto Gaia and inhabitants during the 14th and 15th of October 2022. Major epiphanies, activations, and metamorphosis were experienced by many on Gaia. Honorary attendees of the Violet Flame Sun timeline, which interconnects and aligns deeply with the Violet Flame Sun stargate, the Elohim being present from the Great Central Sun. From the Great Central Sun, Akashic Records. Following on from the Violet Flame Sun with the White Energy Field and Stargate, it was time to look at what was within the White Energy Field, where Ayed and Suryananda had shared was deeper comprehension and understanding. Father, who had looked in during these sessions, said, "It's time to go inward, Suryananda." What waits, Suryananda, Father? The keys to the kingdom of heaven. The session looked into love, with Father's presence having a sense of a different energy and frequency as Suryananda continued to hear Father clairaudiently. Suryananda said to Father, "Have I been initiated into a new aspect of love?" This was confirmed as being connected to the Violet Flame Sun Stargate, where a transformation had taken place. Inevitably, all is within. The Great Central Sun, the omnipresent, omnipotent power of creation, existence itself. The timeline was recognized and retrieved, connected with the Violet Flame Sun Stargate, which has been in use prior by light beings. Inevitably, as a beloved presence such as Father in a session asks a question, this will always bring an inner activation, awareness, and understanding of a specific key for the time as predestined. It is when the beloved presence, by asking the seeker on Gaia, focuses on a specific question or comment. The focus is aligned in a predestined way, leading to a metamorphosis or major epiphany, as was experienced by Suryananda, and that as Father remained with Ayed and Suryananda in our profound session, Suryananda said Father took me somewhere else, as will be shared on our next post on the transformation is complete. It was as Suryananda became aware of a transformation connected to Father that led to the recognition there was a very different sense with the presence of Father during this particular session, and that Father has been looking on Ayed and Suryananda's sessions since late July. So Suryananda, what is taking place, Father? A new shift and download. This refers to the new shift into the 15th of October, and that this post covers 2 days, the 14th and 15th of October. Retrieving that the vast numbers who have accessed this, as in the description, were now known as honorary attendees, the Violet Flame Sun timeline, which interconnects and aligns deeply with the Violet Flame Sun Stargate, brought understanding to Suryananda that with the Violet Flame timeline, we are more easily able to connect more fully with Father and Divine Mother, the personal aspects of the great central sun that has been for so many on Gaia as a transformational gift, which allows deeper and greater access into what has been known as the kingdom of heaven, this being the key to the shift and download is described. Thus, with this transformation, this is of tremendous importance. The transformation is complete. This will impact many. An initial confirmation was posted Saturday the 15th of October. The kingdom of heaven is understood beyond recent times, going back into time immemorial, into existence of purity. This is the meaning of the transformation that has been completed, Suryananda, as being hidden whilst on Gaia. Thus the key here now is the kingdom of heaven into existence of purity has become manifest into the consciousness of many on Gaia, has greatly assisted in the removing of outdated beliefs and understanding into the deeper aspects of the creative force, the great central sun, necessary and long awaited for these times on Gaia. It is as these barriers and veils which Gaia has long upheld for inhabitants on Gaia as true memories, awareness, and recognition as to that which is and the essence of who we are has curtailed and hindered for many generations since time immemorial, the hidden and ancient memories of Source, and our roles and paths inherent within. Thus, as with the transformation has been completed from the major shift direct from the great central sun, hidden memories and unmanifested consciousness while on Gaia will begin for more people to expand into its fuller potential. And from Divine Bro, Throw of the Light, Diego E. Berman, Ph.D., Weekly Energy Forecast, October 17th through the 23rd, 2022. Dear friends, we enter this new week, the period that precedes the first eclipse of the eclipse season, on Tuesday, October 25th, and as such the energies might increase in intensity during this period. It is for this reason that we are being guided to ground ourselves as much as possible this coming week. Grounding is a broad term used frequently when talking about energies, and it can take many forms. Emotionally and mentally, grounding refers to focusing on what is truly essential, taking time to remember what is important in life, and letting go of everything else. Letting go of the busyness and the frenetic pace of life and being present in the moment. Releasing the flurry of worry about the future or the rehashing of the past. This is a time to engage and reflect, look deeper into the situations and relationships in your life. Explore your roots. All of this can be done daily during meditations, journaling, or simply taking some time to engage in activities and hobbies that keep your mind focused in the now. The idea of grounding is to bring together and focus all of your scattered energy. We need this stabilizing energetic state within us so we can better receive, absorb, and integrate the eclipse energies that will be showering our planet the following week. Grounding can also be simply a matter of leaning against a tree and imagining yourself reaching into the roots and up to the branches. Taking walks in nature and spending time near bodies of water can also assist the grounding process. Sea salt baths are amazing for this too. Increasing the consumption of healthy root vegetables in your diet can also assist the grounding process. It is time to find your solid ground this week. Don't back down. Stand up for those that can't protect themselves. Believe in yourself. Hold firm to what you know to be true. You are like the ancient oak tree. With its roots deep in the earth, you are divinely noble, valiant, and strong. You are ready to become a more aware presence and conduit of light between heaven and earth. Have a wonderful week, friends. Stay tuned. Much love from DiegoBerman.com. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Carolyn, 144 God Code. The subconscious mind is healing from overthinking, fears, and worries. It's important to self-regulate your thought patterns and nervous system today through seeking peace and calm. Trust and have faith that this healing process is bringing a successful end to years of processing and transmuting stored trauma. This will help you seek unity within yourself. When you are balanced within, you can utilize all of your tools effectively to create the life you want. It will also align you with decision-making so you can make changes and move away from stagnation. Power is returning back to yourself rather than giving it away to outside energy. It will be easier to get fully grounded back into the body and open the heart space up to receive emotional fulfillment. Doing so will replace all lack and self-sabotage with stability and confidence to go after your heart's desires. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you, Carolyn, Kundalini Twin Flames. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Adrian Elise, Gaia Daily, October 17th through the 21st, Endings and Beginnings. Mercury has come out of retrograde shadow, returning to 8 degrees Libra. This whole story started when Mercury entered retrograde shadow on August 21st. Mercury opposed Jupiter in Aries 3 times during this retrograde. This week, Mercury is coming into an opposition with Chiron in Aries, making the full end of this Mercury retrograde season. Mercury opposite of Chiron retrograde is activating the Libra-Aries axis, bringing up wounds from the past from where we had to choose between our own true path and family and community. We are programmed that if we go our own way, we will be completely alone. Completely alone is how a lot of supernova souls have felt throughout this evolution, especially the Piscean age. We were forced to agree to disperse in order to protect ourselves and our tribe, as well as the true hidden teachings. Now we must come back together and learn to speak truth again. Black Moon Lilith in Cancer is bringing up this deep subconscious feeling of disconnect. This week we are feeling the Sun and Venus, who are getting closer together, both square up with Black Moon Lilith. The Sun and Venus together speaks to birthing a new feminine identity. Rebirth only comes after a death process. Our old identities must die. The Sun and Venus in Libra will also make a sweet trine with Mars this week, qualifying the upcoming Mars retrograde. It's time for the masculine and feminine to work together again. Finding our true spiritual voice and expression requires a purification and empowerment of the feminine. It's all about bringing together our right and left brain and feminine and masculine in order to open up pathways to true creative thinking and co-creation. It is how we build the garden. Later in the week, we will feel Venus and the Sun square up with Pluto at 26 degrees Capricorn. Our rebirth into balance and harmony requires the breaking of loyalty contracts with any energy outside of ourselves. Supernova souls, we have compensated our vision and purpose away again and again, but not this time. It's our world now, and we must step up and claim it. Venus and the Sun will move together into the sign of Scorpio on October 23rd, the same day that Saturn turns direct. Venus, the Sun, and the Moon will be close together for the partial solar eclipse, happening at 2 degrees 0 minutes Scorpio on October 25th. It's time to come together. Mercury is catching up and will move into Scorpio on October 30th. Venus, the Sun, and Mercury will all come into conjunction with the south node of the Moon in Scorpio during the first week of November. This will lead us up to the total lunar eclipse happening at 16 degrees Taurus on November 8th, Election Day in the U.S. Jupiter is hovering at the very potent Aries point of 0 degrees Aries, our astrological spring. With Jupiter transiting back into Pisces on October 29th, Scorpio in eclipse season, and Mars turning retrograde on the 31st, we are returning to the darkness of the past in order to reclaim the light of who we really are. Jupiter will turn direct on November 24th and cross back over the Aries point for the third and final time on the solstice, December 21st. Jupiter will return to where it started its retrograde at 8 degrees Aries in February 2023. Mars will turn direct on January 12th and exit his retrograde shadow on March 15th. Make the most of this time of initiation and remembering. The time is now for us to reclaim our power, come together, and get to work on what we came here to do. The seeds have been planted by us throughout this evolution. Now they are shaking in the ground and getting ready to sprout. Are you? From AdrianElise.com. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Last quarter moon in Cancer, Sun in Libra trine Mars in Gemini. With the moon in her home sign, feelings are running high, and we may be extremely sensitive to what is happening in our environment. Sometimes it's difficult to balance a need for comfort and safety with the need to challenge inequality or injustice. Relationship issues trigger insecurities. As the lights, Venus and Pluto form a T-square, we could feel pulled from pillar to post. The task is to find our way to the eye of the storm. In this place of calm, we can hold each other up. If you're struggling, reach out for support from loved ones to maintain your equilibrium. Share your troubles and your triumphs. Reassure your inner child that you're capable and you've got this. Reconnect with what you know in your heart to be right. Be a champion of light. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 152, Yellow Solar Human. Solar is the name for the number 9, and its keywords are intention, pulse, and realize. This is the 7th portal day in a row, another 3 to go after this one. The 9th day of any wave spell is potent stuff. It's high gear, life in the fast lane. Whatever your intentions are today, be discerning, as you are likely to get what you want. Just be sure it's what you need. This is the wave spell of the yellow seed with its agenda of sowing awareness. The 9th day of any wave spell pushes along the agenda quite forcibly. This means that today we should make great progress with whatever we set out to do on day 1. Think back now to what you had in mind. What is your intention today? What would you like to become aware of? Today is Yellow Human, which represents free will, wisdom, and influence. The yellow human is the vessel divinely designed to channel wisdom. The human is the psychic, and on these days, all of us can benefit from channeling wisdom. As it is a solar day, this means that if our intentions are created from the wisdom we've intuitively received, they stand a better chance of working out. You can tap into this determined energy today and get things done effectively. With our intuition being so strong today, it should be easy to feel what is the right course of action to take. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Yellow Solar Human, 9 Abe, Keen 152, 17th of October, 2022. Pulsing Wisdom. 17-10-2022 equal 816 equal 87 equal 15 equal 6. Day code 17, Star of the Magi, Immortality, Legacy. 8, Infinite Abundant Source Flow. 15, Spiritual Alchemy, Charisma, Magnetism. 6, Heaven, Christ, Family, Romance, Fertility. Month year codes 10, Manifestation, Authority, Power. 1, New Beginnings, Original Leader. 6, 7, Magic, Mystic, Spiritual, Solitude, Initiation. 2, Partner, Twin, Cooperation. 20, The Awakening, Clear Vision. 22, Architect of Peace, Master Builder. Keen 152 equal 8, Abundance Gate, a sunny day of empowerment, stepping up as divine solar humans. Day 7 in our galactic activation portal journey as we ascend Jacob's Ladder. Day 9 in the yellow seed wave spell of awakening, flowering, new beginnings, ripening, opening to more light, and blossoming into our highest potential. Today we realize ourselves as golden solar star beings with access to the wisdom of the ages through the stars, wind, and the waters. Tone of creation, solar tone 9 operates in the spiritual realm, action realizing, power pulse, essence intention. The 9th day of the wave spell is the one that gives the last push prior to manifestation. The solar phase is where we wake up to the fact that our will affects the reality we experience. So we begin pulsing, extending our intent into realization, visualizing what we want to manifest, and pulsing that intention from our heart. This assists us in making our dreams come true. This is potent manifestation energy today. What vision and intention are you pulsing into reality? The question for today is, how can I use my divine wisdom and pulse forth the intention to co-create a harmonious world? Divine blessings for bathing in the pulsing solar rays today. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 152, Yellow Solar Human. The mantra, the code for today is, I pulse in order to influence. Realizing wisdom, I seal the process of free will. With the solar tone of intention, I am guided by the power of elegance. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now, I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. So if you'd like to help support our work and mission with a monthly pledge, you can do so to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Mary Ann Magady, for another donation. Thank you very much, beloved Sister of the Light. We appreciate you and your continued support, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you. So if you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal account at eaglelovecondor.com. I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com, and she has a 20% off sale, all of her beautiful works of art, until October 25th, so be sure to take advantage of that. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a powerful prayer from Divine Sister of the Light, Aurelia, for a force field of protection. Light is the most powerful emanation of all creation. It is important to invoke the full power of God's first ray for protection and divine will. In the name of my beloved I Am presence from the very heart of God, I invoke an invincible shaft of God's first ray of protection to be placed over me. Let it surround every cell, atom, and electron of my being, encapsulating me in an invincible force field of God's holy will. Let this shaft of sapphire blue light expand into my various bodies and all my chakras. Cut me free from anything that is less than the highest light within me. Let the blue flame of divine love guard my force field of protection daily and hourly. I know that I am absolutely protected at all times and in all places. I express my deep gratitude for all assistance given unto me always. Amen. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a beautiful and blessed week ahead and the next 3 final days of our galactic activation portals through our ascension spiral and into the light. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.